Good day, open hearts, and thank you for being here at the Shell Energy. I'm coming in today because there's a little more panic and fear coming into my awareness, and a lot of people think that they don't have control over what's going on around them. And I just wanted to remind you, we have 100% control over how we perceive situations that are around us, how we translate the information that comes to our awareness, and what we do with the information that comes to us. We have 100% control over that. Okay, so even when you decide to recycle the fear, you're making that choice. You are deciding that that's what you're going to do. If you decide that you don't have control, you have decided that you're going to give your power to something else, to a fear or a piece of news that came in and trigger something on you. So I just wanted to remind you, you have 100% control over your surroundings. How do you perceive what's happening around you? How do you translate the information, and what you do with the information? You have 100% control over that. So with that, like I said, today was a little a fearful kind of a day around, and then I just took one little thing at a time to see, why is this bothering me? Why is this not acceptable? And so I just dissected, pick it apart, and little by little I process every little thing until it kind of dissolved, integrated. So if you feel like you want to do something and you don't know what is it that you can do, the biggest responsibility you have, and we all have right now, is to make sure that our frequencies, our vibrations stay as high as we can maintain them, because that's what dictates our feel, our what comes to us, what we give out. So if you see a lot of my posts in Facebook say about the waves, we create waves, big waves and little waves. But with everything that we do, or we think, or we speak, we create waves. And these waves are our responsibility 100% of the time. So when we think, we say, or we react to something, we feel an emotion, you have to be very mindful of the waves that you're creating. And I know that this is there's a meme that goes around, like Gandhi said, you got to be the change you want to see in the world. And that is exactly what is required right now. So if you want to see, oh my goodness, you want to see peace, you want to see calm, then you be that, you embody that. So what is preventing you from becoming that? So I saw today, I don't look at the news, I don't search for news, but it just happened that when I opened something in the computer, a little piece of news came in, and it really bothered me. And so I worked through that. I work with accepting that what happened, seeing the person that passed away, the situation, how this elderly person passed, and the person who hurt this lady that died, violently. And I had to work through the fact that this other person hit this elderly person because she was so full of fear, felt threatened, felt scared or something. So I just worked through that in order to accept the other person. And I don't know them, they're in another state. This is just a piece of news that came to my awareness today. So you work through that emotion. Why is it that this it bothered me, it make me upset? So how can I accept this? Because if it came to my awareness, it's because I have to work through it, and I have to settle it, accept it, just be done. And today is Ahmed, is the bumblebee in the calendar, Mayan calendar, which is a day of forgiveness and forgiving everything. When we forgive ourselves. So I worked through that with this person that committed this action in the elderly person that passed away. I just don't want to talk about the piece of news, because this is not about that. It's about taking responsibility for everything that comes to our field, and acting on it the way we want to see outside in the world. So whatever comes to your awareness, you have the control over not recycling the fear, not recycling the hate. You want to transmute that, accept what happened, and let it go, let the waves go in the vibration that you want to see in the world. You have to be anchoring right at this moment, because we are going through very it's a very important bridge that we're going right now through, all of us as a collective. You feel it or you don't feel it. There's so many different things happening in many different levels. But very important is that you remember that you do have the control over how, you know, what kind of waves you're putting out there. What's your vibe? What is the frequency you're carrying? So whatever comes to your awareness, do not judge it, because we just judge what we're afraid of, and then fear just creates more fear. So look at it. If it bothers you, just look inside yourself to see, why is it bothering me? How can I accept this? So take it apart and find a way to turn it and twist it and open it up, air it up until you have accepted fully what happened, forgive it, and integrate it and let it go, so that the ripples go out with a vibration of love, of calmness, of peace. It is very important that we do this right now. And it's going to be throughout the month of April, but today and tomorrow is important. And I think that's why, you know, I even had my little button pushed today, because like I said, I don't look for it, and this piece of news just came to my face and it really bothered me. So I know it sounds like, you know, oh, it's just a meme, a meme. You gotta be what you, that change that you want to see in the world, because that is exactly what you are here to do. You are here to anchor the frequency that you are witnessing that is missing. So that is the frequency that is your job to anchor. So you have to take 100% responsibility over you being the anchor, identifying what is here that is missing, pivot, and begin sending the waves of that frequency that is missing. Okay, and that is being the change that you want to see in the world. So with that, I bless you with infinite patience, with love. Remember, we are the angels. Thank you for coming with an open heart and an open mind. And I've been forgetting, if you feel like somebody could use this video, please share it. Thumbs up, and many blessings. Namaste.